Hey man, blessed morning, man. It's gonna be a great episode. Truly powerful. First of all, like I was telling Frankie, just with God, and just going forward and just being able to, differentiate the difference between, having God in your life and just trying to be perfect. You know what I mean? Because I think when people judge you about the actions you present and the way you move around, if it's not like truly, God-like and stuff like that, you got to understand God made us imperfect, but as long as we are able to praise Him and really give Him all the glory and understand Him, the things we do in our life, obviously if you're not trying to sin, but the things, when people try to look at you, when you're not perfect because you might, curse or do other little small stuff that's, might not just be, of just a whole, I don't know what people try to label it as. I don't know. But like I said, man, you just got to be who you are. Man, I just thank God. Like I said, it's going to be a powerful episode. We love sports here. It's the Grateful Gap Sports Huddle, and we're gonna get into it, man. Mm-hmm. The daily verse with me and Frankie Fly. Shout out, man. Shout out to everybody who check us out. Like I said, you can check us out every Thursday and Saturday. Here to talk about God, sports, and just life, everything it is, and we just go for it. So the daily verse for the day of November 3rd, 2022, derives from the book of Acts, chapter 26. Verses 22 through 23, and it states as follows. Having therefore obtained help of God, I continue until this day, witnessing both to small and great, saying none other things than those which the prophets and Moses did say should come, that Christ should suffer, and he should be the first that shall rise from the dead, and should shew light unto the people and to the Gentiles. And again, that's from the book of Acts, chapter 26, verses 22 through 23. And getting directly into it, man, for the Sports Huddle, we're going to recap the World Series Game 4 from last night. The Houston Astros dominated the Phillies 5-0 to tie the series, even at 2-2. So if I'm not mistaken, the series shifts back to Houston. And let me see if they play tonight. Let me see. No, they play... they play tonight at 8:03, and they play in Houston. No, at Phillies. Okay, I'm confused. Let me go back to the game last night. Wasn't it? It's
best of 7 or 5.
At best of 7, yeah. But that.
Oh wow.
Okay, this is game 5. Okay, I guess so. Well, it might be different in baseball. You know what I mean? They give game 5. Oh, because it's 2 more. I don't know. I don't know. Because in the NBA, when it's the next game is that 2 game, 2 home for the number 1 seed and 2 game for the lower seed, and then in the game 5 is back in the home of the big seed or whatever it is, not the big seed but the number 1 seed. So yeah. So I guess it's different in the major leagues, but it's gonna be a great game, and y'all check it out tonight again Thursday tonight at 8:03. But where I'm gonna be, where my eyes gonna be at, the real Philly people probably gonna be, glued in on Thursday night football. Some of them different, some of the cities might be checking them out. The other cities, other people gonna be, locked in on TV. They might be at the game, watching the game. You know what I mean? So,
right.
It's gonna be the
Philly fans.
The Philly. That's what we're gonna call it tonight. The Philly special. Both teams winning tonight, so we turn. So shout out to the Phillies, good luck. And I think they are going to come with some bats, because actually the Houston Astros pitcher threw a no-hitter. And from my understanding, it's supposed to be the first no-hitter ever, thrown ever in postseason history. Okay, wait. It says Astros throw first combined no-hitter in postseason history to even series. That's what it says right here, the headliner. So shout out to them, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, that's cool. So I guess both of the pitchers that came in, combined for no-hitter or whatever. But, yeah, man, that's dope. Shout out to the Astros again. But game 5, check it out tonight. Switching over to, what do we have? NBA recap from last night. The Hawks defeated the Knicks 112-99. The Wizards beat the 76ers 121-111. The Cavs defeated the Celtics in overtime, which was a good game. They beat the Celtics by 1 point, The Heat beat the Kings. The Heat been on the road, too. Shout out to the Heat. Heat beat the Kings 110-107. Bulls dominated the Hornets 106-88. Clippers beat the Rockets 109-101. Bucks defeated the Pistons 116-91. Raptors beat the brakes off the Spurs 143-100. They've been putting up points. We had a tough battle. The Hawks had a tough battle with the Raptors two nights ago, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, the Raptors, you know, are a good young team. On the Mavericks over the Jazz, 103-100. The Grizzlies defeated the Trailblazers 111-106, and the Lakers found a way to win in overtime, 120-117. Yeah, man. So, yeah. Hey, man, I ain't even noticed I was on the car still. Hey, yeah, say something so I can make sure I'm hearing you good.
I'm here, bro.
Okay, all right, yeah, I can hear you good. But I just wanted to make sure, like I said, through the car, and I don't know how it sounds, but we good though. You know, I usually, you know, I get myself together so I won't be on the car, but I got kind of out of it. Like I said, you know, we just have, you know, like I said, just having God, man, just really talking about God just gets me going. You know what I mean? It just gets me going, and I love it, man. Because like I said, I've had to learn these things that, you know, as my mind's grown, it's really, you know, it's opened my eyes to understanding, you know, the real power of God. I used to just focus on humans. You know what I mean? Like, and that was just like that was the smallest point. You know what I mean? Especially when I've looked back at my Bible reading experiences, I've you know, read about the creation and the way God went about. You know, we were at the back end. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, so much stuff came before us, and it's like, man, we still reap from that. You know, from, you know, the beginning of, you know, of His works. You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, man, just, you know what I mean, we get it, and I love it, brother. But so we got some good news. You know, obviously we're gonna get into the NFL tonight, Thursday night football. But before we tap into football tonight, we're gonna get into this college football ranking here, and you know, for the top 6 teams to be able to prevail into the college football playoffs. And you know, it's a very, very, very interesting list, and I have to I'm definitely looking for words to replace very. But yes, it's, you know, tremendously unorthodox in my opinion. But you know, that is not my opinion. You know, like I was telling Frankie, you know, I'm a gentleman of results. You know what I mean? No matter, you know, from my own experience with teams that, you know, I want to coach, or teams I've been on, and, you know, all these type of things, man. I don't care about, you know, records or things we did before or past. You know, it's the now. Like I was just telling Frankie, it's this day, man. Like, you know, you truly got to really understand that today is today, bro. Like, for real. You know, we might think about, you know, people ask us to think about goals and things like that. We like, yeah, bro, we want to accomplish goals. We got stuff we want to see ourselves do 5 and 10 years, but it start with today. You know what I'm saying? People always ask what you want to do in 5 to 10 years, man. You got to get there, bro. I mean, you know, hopefully, you know, preferably we do. You know, that's the thing about it. Obviously, we want to, you know, think about living life to whenever, you know, but it start with today, man. And just, you know, again, just really embracing the day and finding the process to better you, man, is going to really help you out, bro. I'm telling you, man, when I get up, and I just really thank God for real, man, I get up and you know, before this, I was looking at my daily verses every day, but now I really get up every day, and that's one of the first things I'm doing when I'm touching my phone, man. You know, I'm really, you know, getting to God, like, really for real, you know, like, and if it's not, like, it slipped me for, like, the first 1-2 minutes, I'm like, oh, yeah, let me check my daily verse out, you know, make sure I read over it, make sure I'm good, you know what I mean? But it's that small thing right there, you know, just even, like, you know, just boom, just listen to seeing that, hearing it. That's why I do it. You know, again, that's why I get on here and I speak the daily verse every day, because that's something that's so minuscule that can be able to, you know, have a large impact on a person. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just about, you know, getting in tune again with your spirit and God. And you know, like I said, sports is a big way to do that. And I was glad I was able to incorporate all that in one. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But let me finish pulling up this ranking, and then yeah, we're gonna check it out, run through it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already seen it, you know, a million times and know what it is and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna go over it anyway, because you know what this Saturday is, and I usually don't talk about you know, Saturday games or whatnot. You know, on Thursday we don't usually talk about you know, football on Thursday. You know, well, not college football or whatever. Excuse me. And excuse me. Man, what's going on? See, that's why I don't like to be on the car. I don't need the video. Don't take me there. One second. I'm sorry, y'all.
No worries.
Yeah, man. How you feeling this morning, brother?
Man, I'm alive and well, man. That's all I can ask. I woke up with everything I went to sleep with, so I'm good.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. All right.
Amen.
I got it pulled up right here. So we got number 1, Tennessee, which like I said, you know, it's the list is fluid, as Mr. Stephen A. Smith says. The list is fluid. So Tennessee at 1, Ohio State number 2. And personally, in my opinion, if I was gonna make the list and I was asked to choose Ohio State over Tennessee, which one would be over Georgia, I would have picked Ohio State to be number 1. Me personally, you know what I mean, just because of the just the full around team. You know, the program. I'm not saying Tennessee not built like that, but you know the what are they? Ohio State, the Buckeyes usually are built pretty solid on both sides of the ball for like, but in depth. You know what I mean? They have like veterans usually on guys who are like, you know, guys like from SEC, like the SEC, like you know, the big schools, Alabama. I mean, even Tennessee. Like, look at the quarterback they have now. He's been behind, you know, a few other quarterbacks, but his ascension, he's been able to learn and grow in the system and really be prepared, you know, mentally for football. You know what I mean, for sport. But personally, in my opinion, I would have had them switched over just because of the dominance of the Buckeyes and the veteran presence they usually have on both sides of the ball. You know, and they, you know, I mean, they have, you know, they the new wide receiver core, and you know, they're just even the quarterbacks as well too. And I think they playing for a bigger purpose this year, and bigger meanings for different people. And then we have number 3 at Georgia. You know, go Dogs, of course. You know, I love it. And then number 4, Clemson. I like that. You know, I like that pick as well. They've been having a good season. The scare against what team did they play a couple weeks ago? What team is that? Syracuse. They had like a tough game against Syracuse. That was a good game, though. You know what I mean? They won ultimately. Then we had number 5 at Michigan. Then we had to round it out number 6, Alabama. You know, at 7-1. And I saw the other day they had TCU coach on the show about, you know, do he feel like they should have been in the playoffs or whatever? And he had the right mindset behind it. He was just like, basically, you know, we have to be able to go in and just continue to work every day. You know, the day we get, you know, focus on that day. Focus on that day. And then whenever the game comes, obviously we focus on that day. You know what I mean? And then when you have that mindset, it make, like I said, it's make it so much easier. And I really had to learn that, like, you know, really focusing on, like I said, football and following Nick Sirianni. I was just even thinking about, you know, from, you know, just the future. Like I said, you can't get too ahead, but I'm just saying that process, when you have something set into place, so, like, a foundation set in place like that, that's so minuscule and you can really control it, bro. You got to understand the trickle of what it'll have. You feel what I'm saying? The concept. The concept of understanding, controlling what you can control today and focusing on how you're going to make yourself better today. You feel what I'm saying? Like, really, when you get that mindset, and obviously, like I said, obviously when it's in sports, it's more purpose-based, like it's towards a goal. Like, okay, when I come in, I'm going to I'm going to work harder this way to be able to shoot this better, or, you know, do this sport this way, whatever it is. But ultimately, you can focus that into your mind, into your regular life as well. If you work here, I'm gonna work this way, you know, I'm gonna be this type of worker today, or, and I mean, whatever it is, I'm gonna work harder, whatever. But it's ultimately, it need to be for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, well, sports is for a team. You know what I mean? And work can be a team too, but like the normal job is not, you know what I mean, like a team sport. Like, ultimately, depending on what it is, obviously, you know, everybody got their separate goal. But like I said, in sports, it's their job to be able to come together and get the one task done. Y'all in jobs, different people have different jobs, but still collectively work for a company. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's job in that company could be same. But in that point, I'm not trying to get off track. I'm saying in that point is that, you know, just focus on what you can control in that and whatever it is, and just try to better yourself, no matter what, and you're gonna see results. Like I said, you know, even if it's getting closer to God, getting closer with your family, just do the things you can control, man. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people really look at, you know, like parents. You know, when parents abandon their kids, stuff like that. Yeah, stuff happens, bro. But ultimately, at the end of the day, bro, you make the choice to do whatever you want to do, and you're making the choices now to, you know, not be involved in a person's life, or not be a good parent to all your kids, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, just off that point, it's about, you know, control what you can control, and, you know, just try to better ourselves, man. So, yeah, those are the college football playoff rankings, though, number 1 through 6. Tennessee, Ohio State, Georgia, Clemson, Michigan, and Alabama. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it's a showdown. The Volunteers, number 1 ranked team, yes, sir, have to come to the dog pound. You know what I mean? The real dog pound, the real trenches. You know what I mean? Between the hedges, as they call it. You know what I mean? To our boys. So I'm excited, man. You know what I mean? But man, bro, I'm telling you, I got to be a reporter or something for real, because I just want to be in a facility like where, when Kirby Smart talking to these players and prepping them for practice on every day. Like this morning They protest. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what. Like, I don't even understand the college schedule. Like, do they practice in the morning before class? They probably already got it in. Like, they was probably like, oh my gosh, but bro, like, and after class, like, but look, man, you know, Kirby Smart, you know, said it best, man. Like, from what I heard it from, either you're elite or you're not. You feel what I'm saying? And at the University of Georgia, we're gonna be elite. And I said, okay, man, you know what I mean? I already know what's going on, but obviously, like I said, from the time he'd gotten there, he's just constantly improved our program, and we just, you know what I mean, we just continue to put it on display, and I'm excited, man. And he gonna tell them boys, man. Yeah, I mean, it's already been talked about. You know, we don't even care about this. This is the next opponent. But you know what I mean? We just gonna continue to show the folks, you know what I mean, about, you know, the preparation we put in on a daily basis, man. This day, man, today, man. You know what I mean? Thank you, for real, God, because it's about the day, man. It's about the day, and you know, we just gotta make the best of it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna pass it over to Frankie Fly. We're gonna get into the NFL. We're gonna talk about some big trades. We're gonna get into Thursday night football. You know, some great action tonight. Y'all check it out. And yeah, man.
All right. So I'm gonna do a quick rundown real quick from last week. Go over everything. Couple games was messed up. You know what I'm saying? I think you came out on top with some of them, and I know I messed up a couple. And Cody was keeping track. Our special guest from last week.
Yes, sir. Well, he ain't gonna be special guest no more. He gonna be incorporated, man. He gonna be our third.
And I was.
Go ahead.
I was gonna wait till the end of the episode. He said he came up with his nickname, C Money.
C Money.
So
nice, nice. Yeah, man, he was definitely on the money, man. Cause I was talking to Sean, man. He was like, the Browns gonna win. This is the only thing I remember him saying, man. He said the Browns gonna win. He said Myles Garrett.
I was like, for real?
He said Myles Garrett, bro. And this man went dumb. I said, oh my god. I said this young man is on. I said this young man is on to something, bro. Like that's the only thing he said, man. He said Myles Garrett. I said, okay, like wow.
He's smart, man.
And yeah, man, I can definitely see it. So I'm excited to have C Money with us on Saturdays. Whenever he can, you know, like I said, when he can attend and you know, be a part of the Sports Huddle, it's going to be great, man. So I love it.
Yes, sir. All right, so let's get after it. First game of the week. You know, I think we already talked about it. The Ravens took over the Bucks, 27-22. The Broncos against the Jags, 21-17. The Dolphins beat the Lions, 31-27. The Panthers took the Falcons, 34-37. I mean, the Falcons took the Panthers. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Vikings beat the Cardinals, 34-26. The Cowboys over the Bears by a lot, by 20, 49-29. The Saints whooped on the Raiders. They look real good out there, 24-0.
I think I took the Raiders too.
Whooped on the Steelers.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. The Eagles took on the Steelers. Y'all helped us out with that one. Keeping them at the bottom. I'm happy about that. You know what I mean?
Go Birds.
Keeping us up top. Patriots took on the Jets, 22-17. The Titans beat the Texans, 17-10. The Giants. This was a good game. I watched this on Sunday. The Seahawks versus the Giants, 27-13. And I watched this after. I watched this before the game I'm about to say. The Commanders took on the Colts. That came down to the nail biter. That was real good. 17-16.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I was following it. Yeah, I picked the Colts too, but whatever. It's cool. You know what I mean? Great game. Shout out to the Commanders. They're making our division look even better now because now we all have winning records. Well, they had 500.
Yeah.
But the rest of us, you know what I mean, we're over that. You know what I mean? So
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the competitiveness that y'all got in that division.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then the 49ers took over the Rams 31-14. And then moving on to the Sunday night game, Packers lost to the Bills 27-17. And the shocker of the world, the Browns beat the Bengals 32-13.
But why was it shock for, though? Y'all didn't think the Browns were going to beat them?
Well, it was – I didn't think the Browns could do anything.
Gotcha.
But –
man, you got to think about it, man. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Things got spooky. Things got spooky.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
He added, man, but I didn't even know that Myles Garrett has like 6 sacks against
Yeah.
Joe Burrow. He got like 8 now,
Going off.
9 or something. He was just bro. But I'm about to say something. What was I about to say? Damn. Okay, go ahead. Go to Thursday Night Football. I remember.
I'm moving on to the trade. This week, my bad. Shit.
No. Go to trades first. Do your thing.
The trade. All right, I'll do the trades first. So before we get to tonight's game, we just want to go over the trades that happened before the deadline. I just got a quick list of everything that happened. Starting off with Robbie Anderson going to the Cardinals. Christian McCaffrey went to the 49ers, which he's already been showing out. You know, last week he had the Triple Crown Award, where you get a scoring touchdown, a passing touchdown, and a rushing touchdown. So he definitely getting put to use out there. And then James Robinson went to the Jets. Y'all got Robert Quinn, which is y'all looking scary out there for real.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna rank them.
Darius Toney went to the Chiefs.
We're gonna rank them.
Right? You want to rank them?
No, we're gonna rank them afterwards. Yeah.
Okay. And then Kadarius Toney went to the Chiefs. I like that. We got Roquan Smith.
Yes, sir.
And we got the number one. Well, according to NFL or whatever, we got the number 1 and number 2 linebackers in the league. That's what they say. I don't know how true it is.
Well, I know you got one on. I don't know about the one who there before him, but I know you got the number 1 now because he like that. But we'll continue.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. T.J. Hawkinson went to the Vikings. I think that's a good look.
Yeah.
I like Chase Claypool going to the Bears. Not this year, but next year is definitely going to be a good year for him. The Dolphins getting stacked over there. Bradley Chubb went to the Dolphins. Calvin Ridley went to the Jags. And Naeem Hines went to the Bills.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do they have the terms of the Calvin Ridley trade? When can he play?
I think he can play next year.
Next year. Oh yeah, they get suspended for the whole year.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now that's a good pickup. I was even thinking about we should have got him. You know, I was thinking about, but obviously he couldn't play. You know, we AJ Brown better and he can play now. But I'm just saying, even to have a player, you know what I mean? Even have a player, bro. Hello? Hold on, baby.
Yeah.